Hello, my name's Kath Perry, and this is a fantastic interview with Peter Deadman, founder of the Journal of Chinese Medicine and co-author of A Manual of Acupuncture. We do hope you enjoy this interview.
Well, actually, technology, I mean, more widely than just the journal, technology's got, it just imposes all these demands of its own. When you have a tool that offers the potential to do stuff, it's very tempting and natural to want to do that stuff. So, for example, if we take a really typical example is my textbook, A Manual of Acupuncture, which originally was a book and a set of cards, and I love books. And we put a lot of thought and care into the design and production of that book as a physical entity. But then then somebody comes along uh, we're lucky, really nice guy, Tom Kennedy came along and says, "Have you thought you can put this onto a DVD?" And so yeah, all right, we'll put it onto a DVD. And then somebody else comes along and says, "Why don't you make an app?" you know, and one thing leads to another, and actually it is possible to kind of drown in. I spend a lot of my time slightly unwillingly managing digital projects, and of course, take the journal. You've got a website. You can really put as much resources, time, and energy into it as well. You put almost an infinite amount in because there's so much you can do. I mean, my ambition really with journal, the journal website, and I think it already has met that, is to be the single greatest source of material on Chinese medicine in English on the internet. I may be wrong, but I don't think now there's anything else that matches it. And we've got um, thousands of articles and abstracts and research items, and that's constantly growing. And I'm really pleased that we've got sort of partners now. So there's a great UK journal, the Journal of the Register of Chinese Herbal Medicine, that we now include all their content in our library. And there's another Chinese Medicine Association in the UK, so we include they produce a journal, we include their content. So it's the idea it's a really deep library for study and research and so on. So that's a sort of continuing ambition, really.
And you mentioned it's interesting reflecting back what you've said that what motivated you to start the Journal of Chinese Medicine was there wasn't information available,
Yeah,
and yet now it's gone full circle that in fact it's the filter for all the information that's available out there
yeah.
of being the
I absolutely filter is the key word. I mean, in the world of digital overload, filtration systems are the new something or other. I don't know. Filtering is what we need. If you tried to read everything that anybody's written about acupuncture or Chinese medicine on the web, well, physically you couldn't, and you'd have to work through immense amounts of dross. So to have a filtering system, no, not everybody's going to agree with the parameters of the filter, but we're saying, look, this is good stuff. We're putting out good material. We think this is good. We reject an awful lot of stuff. We reject a lot of articles that are sent to us, and those articles we take on. As I said, we spend a lot of time and energy perfecting them. As much as we can, in cooperation with the author, to help the author produce the best that they can
and are there
produce.
certain types of articles that you find are most useful to your readers?
Well, again, as I say, we don't get that much feedback, but I think, you know, I certainly aspire to have a couple of really good clinical articles each time. I should say, by the way, that the other problem with publishing a journal is, in the end, you can only publish what you receive. Now, it's quite interesting that if you take Western medicine journals, the Western scientific tradition requires um, researchers and a lot of teachers to publish. You know, There's a lot of the university lecturer, you're kind of expected to come up with an article every year. So there's a lot of people writing and a lot of competition to get your article into a journal. And so journals can pick and choose from, a wealth of material they're offered. It's much harder for us. A lot of people don't write in our profession. There's a lot of people who know a lot of good stuff, they don't write. So there are times we don't really we're not offered enough good material to publish.
And so if you'd like to send an invitation to practitioners out there to publish, what sort of things might you be looking for?
Well, first of all, just have courage and write. That's publish, write and publish. It's fun. You publish something in the journal, it goes out. We don't have masses of subscribers. It's not a massive thing, the journal, but it does go out all over the world. We have readers in Zambia and in Nigeria and in Manila, and it might just be one of them, but it goes out all over the place. It goes to libraries of schools and colleges, and it's always available online. So you write an article for the journal, it's there for posterity. People will be potentially reading that in 30, 40, 50 years' time.
And almost what you're saying is that we have a responsibility as practitioners to not take those skills with us when we die, but to actually leave a legacy of our knowledge.
That is absolutely true. Yeah, absolutely. And if you have, something to offer, if you have ideas, skills, expertise to offer, then that's a great thing to give to students, to give to other practitioners, to give to researchers, and so on. Yeah.
I hope you enjoyed this free webinar. Please take a moment to subscribe to our YouTube channel and please share on social media. The world will be a better place when more people know about the benefits of acupuncture.